What is up, YouTube? It's your boy. I'm back. Um, it's been a minute, but as you can see by the title, we're doing some mock drafts. Um, we got it pulled up right here. Should I do this? Hold on. YT bust. Throw it on the snap. We're gonna be doing some mock drafts today. Um, don't have the dual monitor. One of the monitors stopped working, so I'm just have the one monitor for today. So hopefully that won't be too big of an issue, but we'll see. Um, just pulling up YouTube to on the phone so I can check comments. Make sure stream is looking good. Okay, we're just gonna set it like that. Sure. All right. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with my official mock draft. I'm gonna go 2 rounds, doing everybody's picks, and going from there. Draft coming up in Thursday, so I'll also add trades and stuff as I see fit, and we'll go from there. So with the first pick in the draft, I think the best player for the Jaguars is Aiden Hutchinson, but with what's recently been coming out is they are not going Hutchinson at 1, and they're going with a different player at 1. Which leads me to believe they're going with Travon Walker out of Georgia with that first pick. Second pick, Lions, they're going to take Hutchinson. I think, as a Lions fan, this is the dream pick right here. You get Hutchinson. This is the guy that you've wanted from Michigan. Hometown kid. This is what you want. And we'll see what happens there. At 3, Texans kind of need everything. I don't know if they're going to go Hamilton. I think Hamilton's the best prospect in this draft. I think he's the best player in this draft in general. He has been slipping a ton, but I think the Texans just need playmakers on defense and on offense, and if you can get the best playmaker in the entire draft in Kyle Hamilton right here, you've got instant success. And this is definitely a player you can build this entire defense around. So I'm still gonna stick with Hamilton 3. They probably won't go Hamilton, but I would love to see it. Jets at 4. Now this is an interesting pick because they got 10 and they have 4. So it's really what do they need more? They could use a wide receiver to give Zach Wilson someone to throw to, but I think they're going to go corner, and I think it'll be Sauce. Which leads me to my 5th pick here of, I think they go Kayvon Thibodeaux here, and then Panthers. I don't think they go back to back corners. So I'm gonna go. It's between Neal and Ekwonu. Both are really good prospects. Both are gonna be good tackles in this league. I guess they'll go Neal. And the Giants would take Kwonu. So for the first top 7 here, this is what I'm looking at. Falcons now, they kind of need everything. They can go with a lot of players here. I think Drake London's a good pick here. I think, what's called? You can even go like a Jameson Williams. Even as high as like a Jordan Davis could even go at this pick. But, I think they're going to get another corner to go next to AJ Terrell and try clamping down that secondary. So I'm going to go with Stingley here. At 9, Seattle's got a nice pick here. I think they do need a quarterback. I think Drew's really good. I don't think he's the answer for the future. I mean, I think they give him a year though, but uh I think the pick here is Charles Cross to give whoever this new quarterback is a blindside blocker to make sure. And this is where my first trade happens. I think we go over to the San Francisco 49ers, wherever they are. There they are. Just throw them like, I don't know, round 7 for this pick. Because I think this is the Deebo Samuel trade. I think Deebo goes to the Jets and Niners come back on the board at 10. And I honestly think they just draft the replacement for Deebo in Drake London. They're getting, I think, someone like Garrett Wilson or Jameson Williams is more of a, um, is more similar to Deebo. But I think as a playmaker, Drake London is the best player in this draft. And I really would love to see him on this 49ers team. Pairing him with Kittle will be insane. Washington kind of need a lot of stuff. New owner for one, but won't talk about that. They could use a lot of things. I don't know if we see Terry McLaurin get traded. I think if he gets traded on draft day, that'll definitely change the pick here. Because I think if Terry gets traded, then I think Jameson Williams is the pick. Either him or Wilson. They're both very good players. Um, hmm. There's a lot of things that can go with. McDuffie also is not bad here. As well as someone like a Linderbaum or Jordan Davis. You know what? We're gonna go with. You know what? Let's go with someone else. Let's go with Devin Lloyd. Honestly, good player coming out of Utah. Really solid linebacker. They need a linebacker. Fills a need. It's a good pick. Vikings now on the clock. Again, another team that could use a lot of things. They have a solid core. Need a few pieces. I think John McDuffie is a good pick here. I think it just makes most sense. Third best corner in the draft. Plays very well, and is the perfect type player you want. Texans now on the board from Cleveland's trade. Again, they just got their defensive playmaker. Why not give them an offensive playmaker? Give them. Now this is where it gets interesting. You have two receivers here. Personally, I like Jameson Williams better. I think Jameson Williams is that guy. He would have been probably the best wide receiver in this draft without tearing his ACL. I want to say it was his ACL, right? Yeah, tore his ACL in the national championship. He would have been the best receiver in the draft, and I think the Texans, they just want playmakers. I think Jameson Williams would be the pick. Give Davis Mills a target, and then you got Kyle Hamilton for defense. Ravens. Now, Ravens is they're a team that I think this is a pretty easy pick for them. I think Jordan Davis is the pick. They need D-line. Perfect fit. Could go Booth, but I like Jordan Davis just a little better. Eagles. Eagles are a strange pick here because obviously you see Karlaftis on the board. Great edge. Don't really need edge though. I don't think they want to go wide receiver 3 years in a row. That's just kind of, you would be getting probably the best player on the board in Garrett Wilson, but I just don't see them going 3 receivers in a row. But then again, I think they see Garrett Wilson, and it's just too tempting to not take him. I'll go Garrett Wilson here to the Eagles. 3 years of wide receivers in a row, but hopefully I think they got a good one in Garrett Wilson. Saints on the board now from Indy. Saints could use a few things. I think wide receiver is something they were hoping for. I don't know if it gets there, but if it does, then well done. If not, then I think this is where they're gonna look at either a lineman or they go with. But I think they're just gonna go best available, and they're gonna take Karlaftis to get on that defense. Now you have the Chargers, who could use a few things. Obviously, barely miss the playoffs. Kind of sucks. But I think they could use corner here, or they could use a tackle. Their corners are kind of aging, I want to say. Cornerbacks, because they got Casey Hayward pretty aging. Let me see. Casey Hayward, who's aging. They just picked up Asante Samuel, and they they have Asante Samuel and J.C. Jackson, but they do kind of need that third corner with Jackson and Samuel. So I think Booth could be a really good pick there. So yeah, I think Booth is the pick. Eagles back on the board. Just got Garrett Wilson. They are loving life right now because they just got their replacement for Jason Kelce in the future, and Tyler Linderbaum, probably the best center in this draft by far. Saints again back on the board. Just took Karlaftis before. Now they're gonna go and look for either tackle or receiver, I think. Olave is tempting on the board there, but I think that their need for tackles a little better. Getting slant man back, slant boy, whatever, is big. So I think they go with a Raymond here out of Central Michigan. Very solid pick. Steelers now. I think this is where we see the first QB go off the board. I think it's going to surprise some people. I think I definitely could have gone Malik Willis here, and I think realistically Malik Willis will probably go within these top 20 picks. Personally, I just don't think the QBs in this draft are that good. But I do think they I can't remember. I'm checking real quick. Steelers QB draft. Steelers take Willis. Steelers take Willis. Steelers take Willis. Yeah. I probably should have taken Willis more around this Washington pick, but I mean, honestly, if you look through, he's either going in this top 10 or he's not going until late first. Actually, you know what? I think this is actually another trade potentially. I could see Pittsburgh. They're not bad positioning wise. Actually, no. No. We'll go. I think Pittsburgh goes Pickett. And I think this is where we see a trade potentially for a team that needs a quarterback. Maybe like Seattle or Detroit. Or more reasonably, where are they at? Yeah, Carolina Panthers don't have many picks in this draft, but I think they slide a first rounder next year and say like a third rounder next year, as well as their next pick at 137 to move up with the Patriots. And I think this is where you now will get Carolina drafting a quarterback in Malik Willis. I think they will move up. I think moving up around here is probably more likely, but I think that's a pretty solid trade up right there. Now, Packers fans all can rejoice as they get their wide receiver one, Chris Olave, finally coming in. Now I got Arizona on the clock. Olave would have been tempting for them, and I still think they could go wide receiver, maybe like a Sky Moore, George Pickens, Treylon Burks. They're all really solid wide receivers, but they don't really. I don't think they need it as badly, and I think either Dean or no. I think Zion Johnson's the pick here. Get Kyler happy, get up another guard. Um, buff his O-line. Hopefully he won't get sacked as much. Uh, Dallas Cowboys kind of need a couple things here, but I think it's a pretty obvious pick. They're gonna go Wyatt. If he's here at 24, I think Devontae Wyatt's the pick. Another Georgia D lineman, very good. They got him ranked at 17. Falls down to 24. Pretty solid. Next you got the Bills. Now this is where also, let's see. We could see. I want to say there's going to be a trade with this Bills pick because they don't really need anything, and I think they want to get running back. So I'm going to wait until second round to make the Bills trade, but I do think the Bills trade up at one point in this draft. But I think here they don't really have too many holes, maybe a receiver to go with Diggs. So maybe they go wide receiver, but I think Dean, just a freak athlete, and Dean to buff that defense is a very solid pick. Titans, again, depending how this AJ Brown situation unfolds, similar to the Washington situation earlier. If they trade AJ Brown or if they trade Terry, this pick will be very different. But I mean, realistically, I think it's either Jermaine Johnson or Kyer Elam is the pick here for them. Considering in the uh in the AFC semifinals, whatever. No, sorry, AFC conference finals. I want to say that's what it was. Whatever, same difference. Against the Bengals, they didn't have any problem getting to Joe Burrow. Problem was they had problems covering Chase, uh, Higgins, and um, Tyler Boyd. So for that, I think they're gonna go. I think corner could be the better pick, and I think Kyer Ellam's a solid corner coming out of Florida. 6'2", big corner. One of those guys that you think that could guard someone like a Jamar Chase if he gets matched up on him pretty fast. Big corner, and really could be a good player on that Titans defense. Buccaneers now, don't really have many issues. Probably guard is what they're going to look for the most, as they lost both of their guards. Um, Kenyon Green here, I think, is probably the pick. I mean, I guess there's Penning on the board, but yeah, I think there's obviously two better tackles in Green, but I think they need to go guard because I don't think you can move them inside. Packers now, they just got their wide receiver. Now they're looking probably to protect what's it called? Rodgers a little better, and I think Trevor Penning's a solid pick there. Kansas City Chiefs. Now this is another pick where kind of could go with a lot of stuff. Thought they had, huh? I I thought they had the Dolphins pick, but they don't. Eagles do. So I think they have Dolphins pick next year. I think that's what it was. What's up, everyone who's watching? Hope you're enjoying the mock draft so far. Chiefs got back-to-back picks though. This one's from the Niners. Probably just take best available, honestly. Jermaine Johnson. He still sat there. Really good edge rusher. Take him to get pressure. And again, I like Sky Moore. Nah, sorry, Treylon Burks is still, Treylon Burks still on the board. Definitely going Treylon Burks, the speedy wide receiver out of Arkansas. Need to replace that that Tyreek Hill type guy, and he's a lot taller than Tyreek, but he's still very, very fast. Definitely will be a burner type player. Bengals now, just got to the Super Bowl. Kind of already fixed your line quite a bit. So this is definitely a spot where they don't have a ton of needs per se. I mean, I guess O-line. But, they're not too many crazy prospects. I guess Sky Moore could be a decent pick, but, or Louis Cine to replace either Bates or what's it called in the future. Will replace one of the two safeties in the future. But it's a weird kind of pick. What do they? I don't even know what the Bengals really need. Who's Bengals safeties? They have Jesse Bates, but they also have who's the Von Bell? That's who it is. Could look to replace Von Bell for the future. So I guess Cine is a pretty solid pick at 31. One of the better safety prospects in this draft. Fills a decent need. Not really a ton of good guards and centers left on the board, so you can either reach on one of them or just take the best player available, which is probably Cine. And then the Lions back on the clock here. They kind of got two back-to-back picks. I think one of these will be a quarterback. but not totally for sure which one. I think the second rounder is the smarter pick for quarterback. But I think honestly, I like George Pickens here. I think he could be one of those picks that I like him a little better than Sky Moore. Sky Moore is more of the speedy prospect, but I think you kind of want. How tall is Monroe St. Brown? Because he's your wide receiver for the future. 6 foot. Ah, I guess Sky Moore's not too bad of a pick, but I think the big guy putting next to Amon-Ra St. Brown would be better. Uh, we're going to the second round now. We got Jaguars on the clock. Um, just drafted Trayvon Walker at 1. Um, could be a potential trade down position to try getting more draft capital in the middle rounds. But I see Daxton Hill here. I see they kind of got weapons already for Lawrence. Not great ones, but still, they got him weapons. So I don't mind the Daxton Hill pick here. Him or Arnold, I think, are the two best. Probably available. Travis Jones pretty solid too. Um, no, we'll go Travis Jones. I've seen him go as high as a first round pick, and getting the second round's not too bad. Shore up the D line better. Now this is the pick I think they go quarterback. Personally, I think Desmond Ritter's the third best. I think Howell's 4, Corral's 5. So I'm gonna go Ritter. I think he's most pro ready. You can slide him in. Start with Goff. If you don't like Goff, you can throw Ritter in, or you start Ritter. You don't like Ritter, punt. You basically just punting a pick and hoping that next year, if he sucks, then you can take you'll suck enough to get a good quarterback next year. But you need to get that QB for the future if you're the Detroit Lions at this point. Jets back on the clock. They just got Sauce. And they got oh right. So they got Sauce and they have Debo. Meaning they got their receiver taken care of. They got their corner taken care of. Now you're looking last really need is linebacker. And Leo Chanel's still sitting on the board here. Sky Moore is also there. You could give him another target pair next to Debo, but I like the Chanel pick. Fills the third need that you needed, and would be pretty good. Giants got Kwonmu and Thibodeau already, so you got your you got your edge rusher, you got your tackle. Now, I think could go another pass rusher in Arnold. We'll just say Arnold. But I also think corner is a solid need for them, and I think Daxton Hill's a solid pick out of Michigan. Texans back on the board. Already have gotten Jameson Williams, and they've gotten Kyle Hamilton. Offense playmaker, defense playmaker. Now it's time to get you somebody to protect your quarterback. Tyler Smith out of Tulsa's pretty solid. Jets now on the clock. Back on the clock actually. Again, already just got you already got your wide receiver, already got your corner. Now you just got your linebacker. Now you can kind of go with a lot of different things. I think Arnold's sitting here. I think you take him. Get another edge rusher for your team. Would be really nice. Bears now on the clock. I think this. I would say it's a no-brainer to the Bears. They have 48. Yeah. I think Sky Moore is the pick for the Bears here. Need one more wide receiver. Hello, Jacob. The Bears need one more wide receiver, really, to go with Darnell Mooney. Mooney is good, but you know, need other wide receivers than just Mooney. Seattle's got back-to-back picks now. Um, who have they taken already? They've already got in Charles Cross, and they also got where is it? Actually, Charles Cross and oh right, they didn't have their other first round pick. I forgot. They traded them the Jamal Adams trade. So they've already got their tackle. Now they kind of need a few different positions. Petre's just sitting on the board. You take him, and then you also could go with um another edge rusher, Mafe. Pretty solid. I think if you asked any Seahawks fan, getting Cross, Mafe, and Petre in their first 3 picks, pretty good. Got the Colts on the clock now from the Carson Wentz trade. Uh, Got your quarterback. You've already made some solid moves this offseason. Did they draft anybody yet? No, they don't because they don't have that pick. They gave this pick up in the Carson Wentz trade originally, their first round pick. So now they're sad at this spot. Need a wide receiver, need a corner. Not too many of those left per se. I mean, you got Dotson, you got Kyler, Gordon, your 2 best corner wide receivers left. I think Jahan Dotson's the good pick here. Penn State, really good wide receiver. Again, a little shorter, also kind of older, but yeah, really good player. Like it says here, only dropped 2 of his 93 catchable targets. That's definitely a type of play the Colts want on their team. They're more of a possession, get open type team, make the catch. And having Matt Ryan as an accurate quarterback is pretty good. Now, Falcons on the clock. I think. Yeah, I think Falcons are gonna go with Sam Howell here. They have got in. What did they take earlier? I forgot. They took Stingley earlier, and they took Stingley, and now they get Howell. I don't know if Mariota's the future, but I think Sam Howell's a good player to pick up just in case he's not. Browns again. This is similar to where they were last year. Kind of sat here, and they'll probably be sitting at this point for a decent amount of time, considering yeah, they have no first round picks for the next like 3 years ish. Oh wait, you can. Oh, well, I didn't realize that. Okay. Um, when it gets to the Jets or the Niners pick, I'll just throw him for like a 7th round pick to simulate that trade. Browns though, they kind of got a lot of positions taken care of. This again similar to where they were last year, where they took JOK. Why not stick with their trend of getting good players late in the rounds? Ojabo's still on the board. I think you take him. Ravens now. I think who they already take? They took what's it called already, right? Where is he? Jordan Davis. Yeah, got a freak of nature, Jordan Davis, D tackle. Can't be too mad about that. What corners are left? Kyler Gordon. that's not too bad. You know what? I think Roger McCreary's also very good. Kyler Gordon's a little higher rated. Um, Played outside and slot. Good corner grade. Yeah, take Kyler Gordon. Pretty solid player for the Ravens. Get a good corner. Uh, so it's not too bad. Vikings now on the clock. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say this is where a trade is made. I don't know if exactly this is where it'll be, but where are they at? I have the Buffalo Bills trade up, say they give like 57 and like 130 for 46 and 156. Um, yeah, little move up. Actually, hold on. We'll do this instead. We'll do 130 and 185 for 156. Yeah, I like that a little better. I think that's more of a fair trade, per se. Bills move up. They give up a little bit of draft capital in like third, fourth round. Move up to get their guy. The best running back in this draft class by far, Breece Hall. I think this is the best, one of the best running back prospects we've seen in a long time, since maybe Saquon. I mean, look at this. Yeah, he dropped down towards the middle of the year, but what a beast. Just absolute machine of a player. I think Bills move up to get him, make sure that they get their guy. Move up 10 picks, give up a little bit of draft capital for Vikings, and Vikings could use that. Um, Now you got Washington on the board. Again, can I see who they've already drafted? Oh wait, who did I have them draft? Oh, Devin Lloyd, right. I have them take Devin Lloyd in the first round. So they filled their linebacker hole. Now I think they go either an edge, maybe a guard center, if there's any really available. No real guard centers available per se, I don't think. Where? Interior line. Um, yeah, no one really that you wouldn't be reaching massively on. So get another edge rusher. Get Binoto or Bonito, whatever. There. Bears now on the clock. Just took Sky Moore. Uh, Abraham Lucas still sat here. They're gonna take Abraham Lucas here. Um, Need O-line. Abraham Lucas fills that need. Saints now on the clock. Let's see. They have. Those were the biggest picks, I guess. Or before. The Saints have already drafted Karlaftis and Raymond. So they already got an edge and a tackle. I guess another wide receiver wouldn't hurt here. Christian Watson's just sat here. Watson's a good pick for them. Chiefs have now, they took Treylon Burks and Jermaine Johnson, best available and a good receiver to replace Tyreek. Now in the second round, they did just sign Justin Reed, but they also lost what's his name? Gosh, can't think of who his name is. Daniel Sorensen, I want to say. Oh, That's great. So yeah, they're running Juan Thornhill and Justin Reed at safety. Could use another safety there. Jaquan Brisker still sat there. I like Jaquan Brisker there to the Chiefs. Safeties are really good in this draft class. Eagles, they have already gotten their wide receiver. I remember they took Linderbaum and Garrett Wilson. Now they need to fill that linebacker. Quay Walker's there. They're gonna take Quay Walker. Steelers, let's see. Steelers, they took Kenny Pickett already. So I think this is where they either give Pickett no, I think they would love to give him a lineman, but I don't. They could reach on someone like Go Godek. I think that's how you say his name, or Zach Tom. But again, that's a massive reach compared to taking someone like a solid edge rusher and Drake Jackson. Been really good. At points of the year was looking like a late first round pick. Fell all the way down to here. Could take him. Mac Rowell's still on the board, but you already got your QB. Got him a running back. Take a corner. This is a good solid pick. They could use a corner. Packers, Jake Jackson just sat there. Take him. That was no questions. Patriots. Could use another edge, like a Pascal. They already... Wait. Who did they pick up earlier? I can't remember. Or maybe they traded? They did. Okay, so yeah, they picked up draft capital for next year. I forgot that's what it was. They'd have 2 first round picks for next year. In the Carolina trade. I see you guys in the comments. I will go to the gym after I'm done. I have what's that? 10 picks left? I'll do the 10 picks and then I'll head over to the gym. Fair? Good. Okay, let's finish this out. Patriots, 54. Again, Pascal sat here. Might as well take him. Probably one of the better players in this draft. That's on the board at the moment. Cardinals, who'd they already take? They took Zion Johnson, right? They gave Kyler some protection. You've given Kyler some protection. Honestly, could give him a running back here, but I think you also have that D lineman there. So yeah, go with that. Where's that? Actually, they need corner. Cam Taylor Britt's the only really corner that could be here. Could go Kobe, but that's a little high. I feel like that's a little too high for Kobe. Asamoah's really dropped, it looks like. I don't know why he's dropping so much. Not totally for sure why he's dropped so much. But, is there no D lineman here? Not really. There's not a lot of picks here. I guess there's an edge rusher, but, honestly, just take the linebacker. No, wait, I forgot. They do need edge help. They really badly need edge help. Because take, DeMarvin Leal, maybe? 6 pressures versus LSU in final career game. 5 run stubs, had 9 sacks at a high school. was a top 10 prospect beginning of the year. Fell all the way down to second round. Yeah, I think that's a good solid pick. To take him. Cowboys. I want to say I took them a D lineman. Yeah, to replace what's his name? To replace Lawrence. Now, I think they either continue to build on that uh on the defensive side of the ball. I think Chad Muma's just sat there. Might as well take him. Good linebacker. And then Vikings on the clock now after the Buffalo trade. Um, Troy Anderson still on the board. Could take a shot at Matt Corral, but I think Troy Anderson's just sat there. I think it's pretty solid. Falcons now on the clock. Could maybe see a trade here. Who could trade up to this pick? Who still needs quarterback actually? Panthers already got theirs. Falcons got theirs. Seattle hasn't. This is Seattle's pick though, right? No, it's not. Has Seattle gotten their quarterback yet? No, they haven't. Yeah, I think a Seattle trade could be here. Seattle Seahawks, trade up from 72 to 58. Maybe give up like 109 and I don't know, like a third rounder next year. Oh, yeah, just force that trade through. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but Matt Corral's just out on the board. I think that's where they would take him. Packers, I think another shot at taking a shot on Tolbert here is a good pick. Bucks on the clock. Could go someone for Lenny, but give Lenny a backup and Kenneth Walker. But Kingsley and Ogbe could be there, or could go O-line. What's the analyst here? Travis Jones, Pietre, Sky Moore, Mafe. I think this is second. I think that's first round picks. Go Kingsley and Nagabare, something like that. Niners. They do have Elijah Mitchell. Question is, do they believe in Elijah Mitchell more than Kenneth Walker? And would they take him over a linebacker at Asamoah? Actually, I think they go corner, actually. Cam Taylor-Britt's just sat there. Chiefs argument safety. I think this is a good pick to take Kenneth Walker at. To Chiefs. I don't think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the player that they were hoping that he would be. Hasn't really been. I think now you're looking here. Guard makes more sense in Farum. So go Parham. And then Broncos, I think Trey McBride's a good pick. Nick Cross is a beast, but yeah. I don't know. We'll just go through here. We'll scroll through. Trayvon Walker, Hutchinson, Kyle Hamilton, Sauce, Thibodeau, Evan Neal, Aquanwu, Stingley, Cross, Sauce is there, and then we have Cross there. This is the Drake London trade for Debo. Devin Lloyd this might not be the pick. I don't know. It's probably not gonna be the pick, but I think Devin Lloyd's a good player. Maybe a little high picked. Jameson Williams, Jordan Davis, Garrett Wilson, Karlaftis, Booth, Linderbaum, Raymond, Pickett, Willis, I think Willis, it could be opposite here, but I think it just makes sense that Pickett goes there. Maybe Willis goes a little higher in a different trade, but Olave, Zion Johnson, Wyatt, Dean, Elam, Green, Penning, Jermaine Johnson, Traylon Burks, Cine, Pickens to end the first round. And you got Travis Jones, you got Desmond Ritter. That's Lions QB going for. Leo Chanel, Daxton Hill to the Giants because they didn't take a corner up here. Tyler Smith, Arnold, Sky Moore to the Bears, pretty solid. Petre and Mafe to the Seahawks, Jahan Dotson to the Colts, Sam Howell to the Falcons, take their quarterback there. Ojabo falls down to the Browns, Kyler Gordon, Bills trade up to get Breece Hall, uh, uh, Bonato, whatever, Abraham Lucas, Christian Watson goes to the Saints, pretty solid pick. Brisker to the Chiefs, little 50-50 one there, but I think it's a solid pick. I think they could go Roger McCreary, but meh. Quay Walker to the Eagles. Eagles get a solid draft. Drake Jackson to the Packers. Pascal, DeMarvin Leal to the Cardinals. I think it's a solid pick. I mean, he's all the way down the 57th. Was a former top 10 pick. So, hoping that he pans out. Chen Muma, Troy Anderson, Matt Corral, Tolbert, Anagbar maybe? I don't know. Cam Taylor-Britt, Kenneth Walker, Dylan Parham, and Trey McBride to the Denver Broncos. I could see McBride even going earlier up to the Colts here. But, this is the mock draft that I see happening. I'll run through real quick. Just a quick Broncos mock draft because Broncos fan, obviously. Just run through it quick on the usual random settings. See who's there. Obviously, these aren't going to be great because I'm just going off of who's available. It doesn't look like Trey McBride is. Yeah, that's just not going to happen, but okay. At this point, I think Chad Muma would be the pick. Going into third round here. Who took Cross? I like Nick Cross a lot. He's a really good safety. Lions, that's a really good pick for them. If that happened in real life, that would be really good for them. Cameron Thomas isn't bad. No real tight ends on the board. I'll go Asamoah. Or whatever. Amosa. Was that punt? Oh no, it wasn't. It was Donovan West. Okay. Damian Pierce to the Bengals. That's kind of weird. Back on the clock. I like. Brian Cook is kind of sat there. And he'd be a really, really good safety for us. But so is Jelani Woods. And I don't think we get much better choice to take a tight end. Jelani Woods is pretty good tight end. Back-to-back picks here. Just give me Dersh and give me Brandon Smith. He still sat there. 4 more picks left. 5th round. Wow, yeah. It's actually not a bad time to take Bailey Zapp. Honestly, I would love Kyron Williams here. No, yeah, I'm taking him. Kyron Williams here would be awesome. Pair him with Javonte, because I don't know if Melvin's coming back. And if he's not coming back, I would love to see them two paired together. Broncos now on the clock again. A lot of the good players are already kind of gone. Now you're kind of just drafting for who's available. Guess take the guard from UNC. And in the 7th round, we have 2 picks. Take Jack Sanborn, and we'll take, I don't know who the heck this is. It's not even, actually, I'm curious because I don't know who this is. I have no clue. That he has nothing on PFF. He's a D2 corner. 79 tackles, 22 pass breakups, and 4.5. Sure. Joshua Williams, good corner. D2 corner, we're fine with taking D2, D3 athletes. We did with the Tate Moody, and that worked out pretty well. Tate Moody's been solid for us. Got a B plus here. They love the Joshua Williams and the North Carolina pick. Dersh as well. Don't like the Jelani Woods pick, but that's just because we reached a little. They don't like the Muma pick, surprisingly, or the Asamoah pick, but I do. And then, obviously, you don't like this Kyron Williams pick, because we already have Javonte, but pairing Javonte with Kyron Williams as a 1-2 would be pretty crazy. CPU drafted. Wow, Kyle Hamilton down at 10. Kind of crazy. I think that's where I'm gonna end it. We had a nice little hour stream. Might end up streaming again. If anything else comes out before the draft on Thursday, any trades happen, anything like that, probably go run through it on quick stream. We'll see though. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Be coming back to it. Actually, real quick, you know what? Before we end this, I do want to go over my mock draft I did before, just to show you guys how much of a change has happened since beginning of the draft. Hold on, maybe it's after. I mean, you guys just saw just Matt Corral in the first round for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because I didn't think Brady was coming back. Alright, and then Lions. So, hopefully, now you can see. So I have Thibodeau as 1, Hutchinson 2, Hamilton 3. Bit of a difference. So, yeah. Evan Neal 4 instead of Sauce. We'll do a little, can I guess I can't. I was gonna say I'll go back to my, what's it called, thing, but, Charles Cross, Sauce going to at 7 to the Giants. Stingley 8 to the Falcons. I think that's still the same. I originally had the Packers trading Rodgers to Denver, so that's how they got Drake London. Garrett Wilson to the Jets at 10. That could very well happen if they don't make the Debo trade. can I see? Oh, it was Malik Willis or no, Pickett was 11. Let me see if I can get to 12th pick there. McDuffie 12, Karlaftis 13, Booth 14, Devin Lloyd goes 15 to the Eagles. Again, another trade here with the Eagles and Saints. Olave 16, Jameson Williams 17. This one makes no sense now because they re-signed Mike Williams. Raymond 18, Dean 19. Malik Willis goes 20 to the Steelers. This very well could happen. It definitely could happen in my mock draft. I think I may have messed up with the Willis Pickett trade or draft, but whatever. Trayvon Walker going 21st. His draft stock has skyrocketed. Wyatt going 22nd to the Raiders, but obviously that's the Packers pick now. Linderbaum 23 to the Cards. Kenyon Green 24 to the Cowboys. That changed a lot. He's now like a second rounder. Ritter to the Panthers after a trade with the Bills. I think I actually did that in my mock draft. I just did. Corral goes to the Vikings. Probably not going to happen anymore. Ajabo to the Texans. I had him in the second round. Yeah, lots of strange picks to say the least. But yeah, just shows you how much can change in the matter of wait. Okay. Oops. How much can change in the matter of like 2 months. That video was February 19th. It's now April 26th. So 2 months can change a lot of stuff in the draft order and stuff like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully again we'll stream in the future. Sometime soon. I know I always say it, but hopefully this time it's actually will happen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and